gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball. At quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Good hit, boys.
First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Finds Hyatt. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
Oh, my God.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Drake Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance.
Oh, my God.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. Escapes the defender. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe.
All right, baby.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for Broncos first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. That's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They'll go play action. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete.
Oh my God, let's go,
which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Headed out right.
No, that was a rat catch.
And this one stopped
Oh
at the 3-yard
my God.
line.
Yo, that was a
Second
touchdown.
chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
fake it.
Fullback trying to power it across. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Has it down close. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down in the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Hey! Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at first down here. They stick with Jacobs.
Good hit, Red.
They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose
go,
some.
boy.
Back to the 10. We pause now for an injured
Oh, did he
player.
just
and that
injure
looks
him?
like Josh Jacobs who's hurt after that
Yo,
play. And in need of a
injured
look from the
him.
training staff.
Oh my God. Okay, Red. Let's go, baby.
Offense to the line for second down.
That's crazy.
From the gun, it's Ward. Dumps it off to his running back.
Good tackle,
And
let's go.
just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Broncos and their running back about to get back to work. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff.
Oh my God, go up the middle.
2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle.
Oh my God.
Just shy of the
Makai
goal line.
Leonard.
Touchdown, Denver.
What a ball.
The Broncos get the game's first points here in the second.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid
Yes.
and let him run.
What a dot. I think it's Kevin Winston, too.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
Here we go. Broncos will line up.
They'll try to run it in.
Oh my
They'll
God.
get in. That gives them an 8-0 lead.
Yo.
That is terrific technique
Dude,
by the
he White
quarterback
just
right
ran
there.
over
As
Dexter
soon as you
Lawrence, bro.
feel those defenders crashing down on you, you got to get it
Jaheim
out
White.
to your back, flip it to him in stride for the conversion.
5'7" Jaheim White. Just trucked Dexter Lawrence. Oh, even Madden replaying that shit. Oh my God. Yo.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're
That's
ready
amazing.
to send it away. This is Allen to return. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner.
Good.
No
Come
results.
on.
Fought
We
for that
here,
one
Josh.
stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right.
Where one defender
Get
failed,
ourselves a
his buddy
matchup
was there
going.
to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Running with Spears on second down. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's going to loft one
my
deep
God.
to the left.
Good
It's
D,
intercepted.
Jackson.
He dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays.
That's
Brock
98 speed right
does
there.
force a 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down. He's
Oh
got
my
it
God.
inside the 25.
What a
And this will
catch.
reach the
What a
red zone.
throw.
He takes it down to the 17.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Oh my God.
Backfield, and they give it to him. Not the way to begin a new
That's
set of downs,
Elijah.
Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing off the play fake. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete, and will bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Let's go now. Panthers 60
Back now, pressure coming. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver.
Oh,
The
Steve.
Broncos grow their lead just before
Yo, Russ.
halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now it's Milroe in the
Still Jaheim.
offense, looking to go for 2.
Come
The
on.
Broncos will line up for
He
the
keeps this one himself. Pitch play, left side. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Titans, nothing.
You get down here on these 2-point conversions and the field condenses. And if you want to run the option, boy, it's got to be blocked and timed perfectly. Otherwise, this is what happens. And it costs the offense 2 points.
This makes it up to the 25. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right?
Oh my God, this is
Quarterback and his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has it downfield, working the left. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down throw here for Ward. Hit behind the line, that ball's loose. And this one's recovered by the Broncos.
Let's go, Sonny.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Good hit, boys.
The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working on first down. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Complete to Brian.
Everybody rushing back to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short.
26-yard line.
Completes another one to Thomas. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
It's
All
a
set
gain of
now,
8.
1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. Take over.
He's going to throw it. Got his man. Thomas has it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but
That's
not
good,
of the
too.
marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
A gain of 10
Denver
yards.
calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts.
Broncos.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look
Let's
at
go,
the
big
power.
boy.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos
Oh.
racing them to the halftime locker room. Oh, you know I'm going to celebrate this one, Brock. Fellow fullback activists unite. Not a ton still kicking around the league, but one of them finds the end zone on the plunge.
And if you're a team without one in a short yardage spot, you got fullback envy as well. Because sometimes a guy like this barreling ahead is the difference between getting 6 points or not.
So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
22. Titans, nothing.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Titans taking over. Not much time remaining in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
No.
1st and 10 here. Ward finds a seam down the middle.
Jackson,
This
what the
great
hell
effort
are you
winds up getting
doing?
them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's good.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Complete
Oh,
to
dude, that's
Lance.
CTE, bro.
He runs this to the 25 before
I
being
killed
brought
him.
down. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Now Ward. Hits his running back. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
10 more yards.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down.
Tag. 19. Ready.
3rd and long for him here.
Good beauty, boys.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. This 42 yards from the right hash. Coming off the edge, and it's
Good
blocked.
block. Let's go, Jackson.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
All right, London.
Here comes the final
Let's go.
play of our 1st half. He's back to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's down after getting this up to the
Good enough, I
41.
guess.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin with a good battle in the AFC East. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay.
And it's Tyrone Tracy. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone.
Okay, Tyrone.
One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the New York Giants. And this is Jackson Dart. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score.
To win
The
by
Giants find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Dude, I can't believe Murdoch injured Jacobs' very first hit stick.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. The Broncos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. He cuts it back right.
Us. Oh my God. Take
40.
off, dudes.
Into the red zone.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos
Whoa.
grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Okay, Jared.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters
That
that are
better
the
be a
difference
highlight
makers,
play on
and
somebody's
what a
lifetime
big-time effort.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up.
Bradford with the option. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Ward off the play fake. And down
Still
he goes.
red.
The Bronco defense gets there. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Ready? 60.
Throwing from the gun here.
It's
He's in trouble,
sad.
and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate, now. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Broncos quick.
3rd and long. It's Ward.
Good
Again, he's under
sack.
pressure, and he goes down.
Go, Dumas.
3rd consecutive sack. The defense totally dominating this drive, Brock. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this second half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense wanted. It's got to overcome a bit of adversity.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Broncos and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff.
Oh my God. Go, boy.
Finally caught, and he lost the football. And it looks like the
What
offense
the
got that
hell?
one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. touchdown, Brock, but not like that.
No, how about the wherewithal? Just the poise in that moment to make the recovery. A lot of times you do get that big play and a fumble, you just jump on it. Not him. He recovered it with eyes for the end zone still, and the smarts to just keep pushing forward once he secured it.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL.
It's a Denver touchdown.
Let's go, Gibson.
The Broncos blowing them out now, 34-zip. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Gibson having himself another game.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up.
He takes off with it. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think there really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Set it. Set, go.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hold it ready.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Ready.
They send a receiver in motion right. 3rd down from the gun.
Good sack, Ashman's. Yeah, that tight end.
And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They'll run down here on first down.
Oh my God, Gibson, take off.
And this is inside the 10. He takes it down to the 7-yard line.
Good run, baby.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for two.
The Broncos will line up for the
Keeps it on the option here. Oh, they're going to try to pitch it left.
Oh my God, Jam Miller.
Continues as they tack on two more.
Holy
I
shit.
think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a two-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the two-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. You got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
What a move.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Okay.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ward's going to throw it. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th.
Bringing the pain today.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Ready?
Ward setting the pass.
Oh my God. Good hit.
Defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Again, Ward going to the air. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And finally, in this fourth quarter, Brock, they're able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut.
Oh my God.
Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the
Oh my God.
races. Continues to cook. All the way. Touchdown.
It's like he fumbled.
The Broncos are running them out of the building. Oh man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because
play.
you were not stopping that play.
Beautiful
He gone.
blocking.
I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke
This
that
man better
only
get
fitting
a
place
X
was the
Factor
end zone.
chance. A dev opportunity.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
Here we go.
He'll call his own number. They want to run it across. And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
Broncos switch.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs.
God.
He had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Come on, set. Cowboys.
To the air with Ward. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the
Oh,
right
Pat.
side.
Good D,
Defender
bro.
arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos back out on
127
offense. Their running back headed out once again.
I think
And
he
as
just
some
broke
running
the
lanes
record.
have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this
he might
defense.
be
More
close to
good
breaking
numbers
it.
well into this second half. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Ready? It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. He's rocked.
God,
That ball's
good
free.
recovery.
But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up play to recover that one. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Sending him on the dive. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But
What a
sometimes
throw.
simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right side, they're going to pitch it. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock, as I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, step forward. Ready?
Tight end, motioning right. 1st down throw here for Ward.
It's
Down he
sad.
goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
I missed the tackle.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Tight end in motion right.
Bronco 80.
They're turning to the option on 3rd and
Good
short.
tackle.
And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. So out now comes the punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today.
Told you they're gonna get more than 5.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Broncos and Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this 2nd half. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He throws a bullet down the right side. He's got it deep downfield.
Oh no, I stepped out.
He's going to just
That's
get this across
crazy.
midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
What a catch.
Excellent
Okay.
pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end.
A 6-6 right there.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Let's go. Shift.
They're going to pass it here.
Oh my God,
Right
good
away, he
rush.
just throws that one to another neighborhood. I think we're all a little confused at that, and we do have a flag for grounding now.
Yeah, he got through
Well, I've always
immediately.
wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
He throws a bullet deep to the right. This is caught inside the 15. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
6-yard gain on the play.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll try and punch it in.
No.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
For the ball carrier.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
A pickup
And
of
they'll have
2.
just one left to burn
Brings
now.
up 2nd and goal.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Fullback trying to power it across. Watching the goal line, but he won't
baby.
reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
No gain.
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
60 Eagles, 70 Lions. Go,
Back to throw now. And we shouldn't be surprised
pass,
as they
Murphy.
connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought
Yeah.
coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2.
He keeps this one himself. They'll try to run it in. And that's into the
Let's
end
go.
zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Well, partner, they had this one in the bag a long, long time ago, but some people,
You sure?
they're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go, and apparently that includes going for 2 more there.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture some of just the guys that I played with in the past.
Oh my
Those that really
gosh,
respect
right?
the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game. This NFL, these are the best of the best, and this will come around at some point and bite you. You disrespect the game like this, you run it up on an opponent, you better watch your back down the road.
Let's go now.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long
What a
there.
game.
As this game is over. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense,
Injured
you know
Josh
you gotta be
Jacobs,
on your
very
game.
first pitch,
And
dude.
this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.
Like this outro music. His run game was crazy, yo. Look at the blocks. And got in his face, boy. That's crazy, yo. Oh, that's better. I like that. Moss getting himself another sack. And had 370 in the air. That's just dominance. There we go. 2 for Edric. There we go. Yeah, ooh. Okay, Edric got himself some upgrades. Let's go, boy. Let's go, Jarek. Yes, sir. Let's go, Nap. Good game, boy. Okay, Burr. Let's go, big boy. Big Burr. Let's see what we got here. I think you did good. Really? Hell yeah. +3 play rate. Pursue. 10,000 XP. Is that an upgrade? Yeah. Let's go, Red. Big Red. No, he is the big Red. He's got that X factor. I'll take the zone coverage. Hell yeah. 3 zones. Hell yeah. All right, well, until next week, yeah.